Hi sewing friends, Miss Chris here. Welcome back to my channel. This is a great place for kids to learn how to sew, for kids and grown-ups to learn how to sew together, or if you already know how to sew, this is a fun place to pick up some new tips and tricks and projects along the way. Today I'm going to show you how to do the French knot. Now the French knot is a little bit trickier than some of the other stitches that we've done, but I think it's lots of fun. So I don't want you to get discouraged, and I want you to be patient with yourself as you practice, but the more you practice, the better you'll get and the better your results will become. So come on in and let me show you how to do the French knot. We'll do it a few times and we'll do it in slow motion, so hopefully you'll get it down. Okay, let's take a look at some examples of French knots. These little bumps are French knots on the outside of that flower. These bee eyes are French knots. These I made with 6 strands of floss, so they're really big, and I wish I had made them smaller, but they are what they are. These little, the little decoration inside of that flower, those are French knots. These little red details on the butterfly, those are French knots. And I also used French knots on the middle of this flower. So there are lots of things that you can do with French knots. They are, I don't want to say that they're tricky, but they will take a lot of practice, okay? So you're going to start with your knotted floss on your needle coming up from the back. And now you are going to take the tip of your needle and wind it around the tip of your needle close to where the thread came out. You're going to wrap it around 1, 2, 3 times, and while you're holding those 3 wraps on your needle, you're going to back your needle up just a little bit so that you can go in. If you can't go in the exact same hole, well, you don't have to do the exact same hole, but do it very, very close. And you're going to poke the tip of your needle back into your fabric, holding the 3 wraps that are around the needle, okay? So see, I'm poking in right here. It's coming out right there. I'm going to hold the string with my thumb as I'm pulling it through. So I'm going to pull the needle all the way through. And when I get to right there, I am not going to pull it tight, because if I pull it tight, I may pull that little bunch right through the fabric. And we don't want to do that. So this is what the back looks like. And that is a little French knot. Let's go ahead and do another one. So come up from the back, and then I'm holding my needle about halfway, and I'm laying it down on my fabric right here. It's very, very close. So I'm going to wrap it 1, 2, 3 times around, and then I'm going to back up just so that I can get the tip of my needle back into the fabric. I'm rocking my needle down in. Here's the back. You can see the needle. And with my thumb, I'm holding this piece of floss so that my wraps stay really nicely around the needle there. And I'm going to pull the needle through that little clump of wraps, and dun-da-da-la, we've got another French knot. Let's see, you can see how it kind of sticks out from the fabric right there. Let me do one more. Okay, one thing that I see some people trying to do is they want to wrap it around the needle up here. Okay, that's not going to give you a nice French knot. And sometimes I've seen people want to wrap both pieces around like this. You have to make really sure that the part that is through the eye of the needle stays away from this piece. And you're only wanting this piece to wrap around the needle, not the loopy part, just the part that's coming right out of the fabric. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, back your needle up into the same hole or very close to it, and I'm poking it down in there, holding this with my thumb, and I'm going to give it a little pull, and there we go. French knot. Cute, huh? Good job, you guys. I want you to keep practicing that French knot. Don't give up. Don't get discouraged. You are doing a great job. Keep practicing that French knot, and I will see you back here the next time.